Hey y'all, it's Auntie. Y'all, I liked it. Piarry done got a one. Amen. I still can't get 100% happy, but I really think he might be for real, y'all. Y'all think he for real? I knew he was gonna get them boots. Cause he seen that she liked it. See, ain't nothing like a man that didn't know what you want. And see, he knew she was being frugal. He knew that she wanted them. And if she would have said she would have said, uh, uh, what's the word? I can't even get my words out today. But if she would have said it at that time, yeah, go ahead and get it, or she would have been greedy. See, Shayla, in that same situation, would have asked for them shoes and 15 more, just like when Anthony gave her that card. Anthony should have known what type of woman Shayla was. First of all, he should have known by the Jamaica trip, where she was just, she had no direction with it. She had no order with the trip. She had no sense of nothing, planning, none of that. Because if she did, her Chase now wouldn't have been in the room with them. Amen. So Shayla has shown him in so many different ways that she doesn't have any type of business sense or common sense. So why he still was into Shayla, and that might be why after the trip he came back, and we still don't know, y'all, how much the Jamaica trip cost. And if we do, let me know, y'all. If they drop the amount that the Jamaica trip cost, let me know, because I don't think that's been determined. And I think that whenever Mr. Dalton, amen, Amber, whenever we get this divorce going for real, that when they look in the financials, that's when we're going to find out how much Shayla spent on that Jamaica trip. And I guarantee you, it might be more than what the wedding was. Because she didn't have no sense of, she ain't got no sense of money or no budgeting and stuff. I'm working on it too myself. I ain't going to talk about Shayla too hard, because in real life, I got some issues. But anyway, Piarry did to me. That's when I went out, I'll never forget it, for my birthday. Me and this guy had just started talking or whatever, and I told him I wanted to go to Ruth Chris. And I wanted to go for several reasons, because I heard their food was good and stuff, but the ambiance and everything of it. I got the pictures on Facebook. I'm gonna add the pictures in my member group of when I went there. And so I really went for their pasta, their seafood. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see here. I really went to Ruth Chris. And if y'all don't know what Ruth Chris is, it's like a real fancy, to me it's overrated steak restaurant. I personally like what you call that? It's gonna come to my mind. I can't even think of it now. I can go to Outback over Ruth Chris, I'm be honest with you. But the ambiance of Ruth Chris is just different, because you have to dress a certain way. They don't do baseball caps, and it's just a different ambiance. But as far as the food, it just ain't all of that. And so I went because I really did want to taste their pasta seafood. So when we went, he had a little change. He did have a little change. So he ordered him a tomahawk steak, and it was $2 something just for his steak. And I'm looking at him like, really? And he was like, get what you want. It's your birthday. Get what you want. And I still just got my pasta thing that I wanted, and I think I got some chicken wings or some. I got something that, I didn't even get a steak, because to me, the prices were just too much. The prices were outrageous to me for what they were offering. And so I got a Ruth Chris gift card now. I hope it ain't went out of date or whatever. I think I went back once. I took my son, and it was just for the ambiance, like I said, but I didn't get much. And he was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, get what you want. And I was like, no, and I just never been the type to take advantage of people. So I give Piarry, she might have a little drinking problem, amen, but I give her props for not overdoing it. And I guarantee you, Shayla go get in her feelings when she see Piarry's gifts. And then the second thing, she gonna be trying to get Iman to get her something, and she gonna go over the top, and it's gonna turn him off. Like it would any man. If a man got it, and they say it ain't tricking if you got it, but that don't mean you just get the man for everything he got. Amen. I mean, that's not, get what you would get by yourself, or if it's your birthday or something. I did underdo it. And I think I did underdo it because I was trying to prove a point, because he was somebody who I know that most of the females he go with, they about their life. They gold diggers and all this stuff. And I just wanted to show him that I don't want that from you. But sometimes us as females like that, is one of the things I don't like about myself. Because why not let a guy treat you? Why not let him, do the things that he wants to do to be a man? And I think that previously I have had a man told me that, like, man, let me be the man. If I say you can get it, get it. If I say I got it, I got it. So sometimes we can try to be so independent and so different from everybody else. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I've blocked my blessings a lot in my life from doing it. Amen. But I just never wanted to be. And the reason that I'm like that, I'm trying to get over it, y'all. I really am. I'm trying to accept at this point in my life. Amen. But the reason I've been like that, because I seen other women when I was growing up, paying a bill or paying rent or getting clothes, that came with consequences. It came with, I run you, I own you, I can tell you what to wear, I can put my hands on you. And so I just never wanted anyone to have that type of control over me. So therefore, I stayed away from it. I was like, no, I don't want it, And like I say, it's a blessing and a cursing when you like that. But anyway, back to, enough about me, enough about Hunty. I like this little relationship. I think he's cute, he's gentle. At first, it was giving game. It really was giving game. But what's wrong with a guy being totally smitten by a female? And it's like, I'm kind of feeling now, it's kind of giving Piarry gonna really like him. They gonna be good for each other, and Anthony gonna do like he's done with Amber, like he's done with Shayla. As soon as Piarry finally in a happy place, the Negro will pop back up. Like, I could even see them making this storyline to be the one for Piarry, or proposing to her in the future, because he knows her flaws and stuff. And I think he's going to not be afraid to talk to her about her alcohol use and stuff. Like, tell her to chill out about it. And a real man go tell you your flaws. So I'm really liking this storyline. But like them all, I'm hoping, like, after it's all said and done, like, I don't know what type of focus that Wayne put on his skits, but I hope that he's able to really bring some happiness to the storylines, to not make every black man a dog, not make every black woman thirsty and desperate, not make every business partnership dealt with sex, not make every family member be dirty or be out to get you, make not every friendship a foursome or threesome or whatever. I hope, or every marriage end up in deceit. So I'm hoping that, and I'm not saying that, in real life, y'all, seriously, in real life, yeah, we have them type of issues. In real life, that stuff does exist, but in fairy tale land, let's bring back some happiness to the skits. And I'm really like, it made me feel good for Piarry, because I truly believe that Shayla set this up because she thought, first, number one, where is Delisha? Amen. Has somebody kidnapped Delisha? I mean, did she go out on one of them days? We ain't heard nothing from Delisha. Amen. I think because Delisha has been so real with Shayla, that's why she kind of backing up from the friendship. Because she like, ooh, Delisha might be a little too real with me. And sometimes when people are brutally honest with you, when you get into a new situation, you kind of like steer away from them. Because I know people like that. It's like, I'm not going to tell Shan, or I'm not going to tell Riri about what I got going on, because I'm not 100% confident about this, that, and the third. Or it could be, shit, Riri gonna tell me how she feel. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So, because if I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth about how I feel about something. And I think that's the type of friendship that Shayla knows Delisha is that one that's just gonna tell her how she feel. Now she could be wrong or right, and like I've been wrong a lot of times, but I'm still gonna tell you how I feel. Like it's hard for me to fake like I like somebody. It's hard for me to fake like I accept something when I don't. And I'll come back later on and say, you know what, I was wrong. And I hate to come back and say, you know what, I felt that from the beginning. But real friends, either way, that's what it is. My friends, family, everything, been telling me the situation for a long time. But at the end of the day, people like what they like, and they do what they do. And until they get tired of it, my mama used to always tell, my granny used to tell her about my dad and say, when you get tired of it, ain't nobody got to tell you nothing. So when you get tired of whatever situation you're in, ain't nobody got to tell you nothing, you'll get out of it yourself. Amen. But I really feel like that Shayla been hanging around Piarry because she feel like Piarry not gonna tell her when she right or wrong. Piarry just go with the flow, and she has been with Shayla because she really don't have nothing invested in Shayla. She don't really have Shayla's best interests at hand. She really could care less. You got a baby, potentially, by somebody I'm in love with, so I really don't care that much about you on the cool. And I think that's exactly where she's at. She really don't care about Shayla one way or the other. Amen. So, anyway, we gonna see what happens, y'all. But like I said, I'm liking this little Piarry skit. I really am. I'm liking it. I'm digging it with old boy. But baby, that old jealous thing, Shayla, it's finna hit the fan. Cause I don't think all this talking Iman been doing, and Shayla told Anthony, you know, my baby covered and all this, he gonna tell her to meet me at the mall and don't show up or something. But she finna get in her feelings, and it's finna get good. Auntie be back later on. I'm gonna call Piarry tonight and tell her, baby, Piarry got a man at home. It's finna get good, y'all. Get your popcorn ready. Ooh, and we gotta talk about Ralphie and Jocelyn. I got a lot to say about that one, y'all. But get your popcorn ready. Auntie be back.